Isn't it something how you never mean to trigger things in people, but you do? You never mean to walk into a room and the whole atmosphere, it shifts. You never meant to have all of this power that you have been given as a chosen one. You never meant to make them feel so angry just because you exist. See, the power that God has given you, it doesn't even seem fair sometimes, because many of us are not even aware of the power that we possess inside. There's something about a chosen one. When God grabs a hold of your soul, you are different from the mass majority of people. When you walk into situations, you stir up things in people. The things that are in the bottom and the seat of a person's soul will bubble up to the top, and they're standing having to face it, and they don't understand it. It's because the Spirit of God that is in you is causing them to really look into a mirror at their lives. But you didn't mean to do it, because you just had an experience. You just walked into a room. You just worked with them. You were just in a relationship with them. You were just in a friendship with them. You were just part of that social group with them, but your experience caused them to really face dark things in their life. Because see, everything about you, it represents a change. And people don't like change. People say one thing with their mouth, but their heart says something different. People would prefer to continue to sit and wallow in pain, affliction, and excuses and blame, instead of taking their power to really transform into who they were created to be. But see, you stepped into the room and now they're mad at you. You hadn't even said a word, but you just stepped in. See, you carry such a whole powerful presence within that they can't help but look at what they have going on. It's just your presence that triggers their emotions. It triggers their insecurities. It triggers their strongholds. It triggers their affliction. It triggers their demons, and you don't even mean to do it, but it's because you are chosen. You are a peculiar people. You represent change, and you were created to handle business. See, it's like a boss that's on a job. When the boss is not on the job, people can get comfortable being complacent, being trifling. They can get comfortable half-stepping. They can get comfortable barely doing the things that they need to do. But it's something that changes when the CEO of a company steps in. Everybody wants to make sure they're on their best behavior. Everybody wants to make sure that the area is completely clean. Everybody wants to make sure that they know every rule, every regulation, every guideline. Everybody wants to make sure that they're operating at their optimal potential because the CEO has stepped into the room. You are CEO spiritually. And when you step into a room, it demands attention. It demands change. And you haven't said a word. And it's because you are chosen. It's because you are favored. It's because you represent change. It's because you shine light into dark things. It is because your mere presence that people can't half step in front of you. They can't be untrustworthy in front of you. They can't be deceitful in front of you. They can't lie in front of you. They can't treat you any kind of way, because the conviction that falls on them, it stirs up more demonic things that have been laying beneath the surface on the inside of them. So they're mad at you because they don't want to do what they need to do to change. And that's all that you represented when you walked into that room. You didn't say a word. You just walked into it. And I want to encourage you today that if you may be experiencing this type of behavior out of people, you just hold your head up and keep representing God. You keep being who he created you to be. You keep doing what he has asked you to do. You keep walking with your head held up, and you keep serving, and you keep believing, and you keep creating, and you keep breaking generational curses. You keep taking demographic territory back spiritually. You keep right on being you, because when God created you, when he chose you, when he called you out from among the pack, he trusted you to do a good deed. And if people can't understand the spirit of God that you carry up into any situation and any circumstances, that ain't even any of your business. That's their business. And you can't help because people have a strong reaction to you. You can't help because when you walk into a room, they have to take notice. You can't help because you represent change, because you were created to change this world. So you do that then. And you keep on believing. And if people can't receive you, you dust them off. And you keep on moving, because God created you to take it all back. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in you. Bye now.